Yeah? Okay. The first soccer match to ever been played was 2,200 years ago. 715.1 million people tuned into the last FIFA World Cup. These facts alone show that soccer is not only one of the most popular, but oldest sports around. And today, I'm not only going to teach you the very basics of it, I am going to share with you what I think are some of the fun facts of this sport. So, we're going to start in the center and move our way out. And the perfect way to start in the center is with the center, circle, and line. These lines are only important at the beginning of the first and second half. Really, they make sure everyone stays on their side until the whistle is blown. The whistle just starts the game. That's the only purpose of these lines, is to start the game. Fun fact about the whistle, the fastest person to ever be kicked out of a soccer game was because of the whistle. The whistle blew and he said, F, that was loud, and got kicked out of the next 2 national soccer games. So, next we're going to talk about the 18 box. It's also called the penalty box. It's called the 18 because it is 18 yards long right here. It's one of the most important places on the field because it is the only place where the goalie can use their hands. If the goalie is to take one step out of that box and use their hands, they are kicked out of the game. Now, the other important thing about the 18 is because if you're anywhere inside of it and you touch it with your hand or you foul another player, the other team gets a PK, or a personal kick, and that happens on this dot right here. And the PK is one of the easiest ways that another team can score because it's only 12 yards away from the goal and is the shooter and the goalie alone. That's basically me kicking the ball at Mace as hard as I can, and he has to try to stop it. Is one of the easiest ways to score. Next, we're going to talk about the sideline. Whee, that is not a straight line. We'll just go with it. The sideline is probably actually one of the least important lines on the field. It's just a boundary. It's 90 to 120 meters. If you kick it out, the other team gets possession and gets to throw it in. And 90 to 120 yards, it doesn't sound like a lot until you realize when a player is running up and down that field, they can run up to 9.5 miles a game. So now we're going to talk about the baseline, which is arguably much more important than the sideline because it gives the team a chance to score. So if I'm playing defense and I kick it out of the baseline, the other team gets what we call a corner kick, which they get to take the ball, and on this little arch right here, they get to kick it without any defense. Corner kicks are the second easiest way to score behind PKs because they can just send it right into the center and their teammate can be there to kick it in. In 1924, the Olympic goal was first coined, and that is when someone kicks a corner kick and scores without any other player touching the ball. So now we're going to talk about the goal box and the goal kick, which is what happens when a person on the other team, the opposing team, kicks out of the baseline. It means that I, as a defender, get to take the ball, put it right on this corner, and kick it as far or as short as I want. It is the easiest way to make a run and score a goal, but be careful when you're scoring goals because 1 in 20 soccer injuries happen when a player celebrates getting a goal. So, today I showed you just the very basics of soccer, and I know my speech probably won't help you get the World Cup, even though it'd be pretty nice because it's 18 karat gold. But I hope it makes you feel comfortable enough to come down the field and support your Badgers. Thank you.